So school is meant to be a place of learning, a place of learning, a place of development where teachers are there to teach the kids and to help them get into an education so then they can send them out into the world to go and work or to go do some further studies. But for this one student, it did not go that way with his teacher, where there it was a married woman in the state of Illinois. Her name is Christina Formella. She's 30 years old and she is being accused of molesting a 15-year-old student, and she is claiming that the reason why that she is being accused of this and that's not true is because she is good looking. And that is not the only reason why this is going viral. That's right, she is claiming that she was targeted of all this because she's so-called good looking, which I mean, she's not that bad. I mean, this is her mugshot right here, and even in her mugshot, it's just like, damn, like, she's nothing like, you know, no model or anything like that, but she's not a bad looking woman. I got to admit that. But the reason why that this is going so viral and the reason why a lot of people are talking about this is because this did happen all the way back in December 2023. So it happened a long time ago. But the body cam footage is what has made this go viral, as it just recently, at least I don't know if it just recently got released out into the public, but it's just recently been going viral. And after you watch it, you'll see why.
You don't have anything on you? You can just grab whatever you need.
Whatever I need?
Yeah, whatever you need, like your phone, your purse, go ahead and grab it.
Is she going somewhere? Or?
Yeah, we're going to explain everything to you guys, so go ahead and turn around for me.
Excuse me, is my husband coming with?
Yes, yeah, he's taking his phone number down. We're staying in touch with him. We're just going to Downers Grove, so 10 minutes away.
No, I know, but I really would prefer that my husband's with me.
Of course.
Am I in trouble? Like, I'm so lost right now.
Sure you don't want a tissue or something?
I'm feeling I'm gonna throw up.
You want a bag?
Yes, please.
All right.
Oh my god.
So I find it very ironic about how she's in the car and she's sitting there and she's talking about how she wishes that her husband was with her. And I have to say right now that, like, she obviously knows what the hell's going on. Like, there's no way around it that she doesn't know what's going on, right? And we'll get into the details about how, like, you know, because I've only said so far that she's been accused of this and I haven't shown any evidence of it yet, but we'll get into that. But considering that there is evidence against her, is that she knows what this is about. So the fact that she's saying that I wish my husband was here, oh darling, you do not wish, oh no, oh trust me, you do not wish that your husband was with you, because if he finds out, like, I'm very curious to know what the husband thinks of all this, because that is actually one thing that I haven't been able to find is he's like, if he's come out with a statement or anything. I mean, if I was him, I wouldn't come out with anything. I would divorce her pretty much almost immediately, like, to be accused of something like this. And considering that there is some evidence against her, and you are probably asking me, Donnie, what is this evidence that's coming out against her, and how did this get out in the first place as well? Well, the messages were actually discovered by the victim's mother last month. So even though this happened all the way back in 2023, the messages weren't discovered until just a month ago, where the mother actually found the messages on her son's phone after she linked his new phone that he got to the iCloud, with some of the messages being, I love having sex with you, and saying, I know, baby, I love it so much. It feels so good. It's so passionate. It's so intimate. It's so perfect. And with the boy responding, I love you so much, mama. And then apparently the relationship continued until the student broke it off, according to the prosecutors. When the messages were discovered, the mother took her son to Downers Grove police station and reported the alleged abuse. And now, the defendant, what she is claiming of the reasons why these messages were on his phone and why they came from her phone, because obviously with the phone numbers being linked, it's obvious that, you know, it's like these are being sent from her text messages. She's stating that she's actually being blackmailed, and she's claimed that one day the boy had grabbed her phone unattended, had entered her passcode, had sent the message to his phone, then deleted the message from her phone and had saved it to his phone as blackmail. That's gonna be like one of the worst offenses that I have ever seen in my life, and she's claiming out of all of this that the reason why she's being targeted is because she's good looking. I want to know what defense lawyer came up with this. Like, this is going to be the most piss poor shit that I've ever fucking done. I reckon that it would have been better if she just pleaded guilty for this. Because, like, a lot of the times when you do plead guilty, you end up getting a lighter sentence. And if you actually try to fight it, if I was her, I wouldn't have bothered with this. I wouldn't have bothered. Like, if I was her defense lawyer, I would have just been like, it's best to plead guilty. It's best to. We have no chance with this. You're fucked. The evidence against you is cooked. There's no way you're getting around this. Like, I mean, to me, this is going to be some dumbass shit. I mean, there's no way in hell that she's going to be able to get away with this. I mean, there's no, like, actual of, you know, any events of, like, you know, them linking up and all that kind of stuff yet. But even just to see these text messages come out that's pretty disgusting. Like, it really is. The fact that you're married and she was 28 at the time, and this kid was like, it says that he's 15. I don't know if he's like 15 now, so it's 2 years later. So if it was 2 years ago, that means this kid was 13 while she was 28. Like 13 or 15 doesn't matter. You're married. You have a husband, and you're sleeping with a student, with a minor. That's fucked. That's insane. And the one thing that I always see whenever anything like this is posted, there's always people on the internet, there's always those dudes that say, "Ah, mate, that boy's lucky. Where were these teachers when I was their age, huh?" I mean, it's no harm. No, I'm sorry, but this is not good for a kid's development. He's literally being manipulated and used by an adult. It's not good. It never is good, because if it was the other way around, then you wouldn't be saying that same thing. So whether it's a female adult with a male student or the other way around, it is still wrong and it is still terrible. But the fact that she's coming out and saying that she was being targeted, that he unlocked her phone, you know, screenshotted it for blackmail, and that the reason why this is all happening is because she's good looking, and now this body cam footage has come out of her absolutely breaking down in the car. Because to me, the point where she starts crying and shit is like, she knows that she's fucked. Like, that's to me what this is. Like, she's like, the way that she's like crying in the car, the way that she's trembling, she's like sitting there like, my life's gone. Because it is. You, once you get, like, even just accused of something like this, no school is going to want to hire you after this. And once you get found guilty, you're fucked. Your whole life is completely gone. And I definitely think at that point in time, all that came flushing into her brain, and she realized, she sat there and she's like, I'm cooked. But I would definitely like to hear what you guys think about all this down below. That will be it from me. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Peace out.